Yeah, and I like how you phrased it. He went after like a bat. Well, it was like he just kind of flew out of nowhere, so unexpected. You know, Michael, he violated probation. Judges take that very seriously. But when we just even talk about sentencing in general, judges kind of are in a tough spot. Here you have the state, easy, prosecutors. We want the stiffest penalty possible. Defense counsel want the most lenient penalty. But then the judge has to make that ultimate decision. Here, obviously, he violated probation. He wanted to continue on what he was doing. She said, you need to get a different taste, try something different. And then this is what happened. So judges aren't always in the best position here.
Yeah, no, they're not. They're not at all. And especially judges, you know, sentencing judges for petty crimes and misdemeanors. So you'll rarely see a camera in the courtroom of a judge like that, right? Because their job is it's so like icky, it's dirty. Like every single crime you're dealing with is drunk driving, assault and battery, domestic violence under a certain amount, or some sort of possession crime, right? That's it. Traffic tickets, right? Traffic tickets, you know, moving violations. You spend all day, you saw her courtroom packed. Those people were waiting to be sentenced on a traffic ticket or have a traffic ticket dismissed. She had a packed courtroom. Those were not observers. Those were actual defendants. And they were waiting for their time to go in front of the judge. And she was probably, judges like her sentenced 20 to 30 people a block, two blocks a day, 5 days a week. So they sentenced 50, 60, 70 people a day on petty crimes, right? Probation violations, right? And this guy's probation violation was on something very petty. And he was a repeat offender, and he thought he knew he could serenade that judge because he's done it before. She's let him go before. This judge has let this man walk many times before, because what else is she gonna do? You're right, Kelly. Like, they're just sitting there and they're dealing with these members of society all week long. And so, yeah, you're right. The prosecutor is always going to want the stiffest penalty, and the defense, his attorney was saying, let him walk free. I remember one time I was on a sentencing on a person where the judge actually agreed to let him go on probation, and my client told the judge, you know what, judge, I need help. I would like you to sentence me to the maximum penalty. I'll never forget this person. I want you to sentence me to the maximum penalty because I tried to kill myself. I have a drug abuse problem. I think I should go to jail. And the judge threw his hands up after agreeing with me to send my guy out on probation, and he sentenced him to the maximum prison sentence, right? That's what these judges have to deal with every single day.
And it can be very dangerous. And we've seen incidents over the past few years of judges, you know, in fact, being killed because over the divorce ruling. And emotions for people in these positions are through the roof, and they look around the room, and guess who they go after? It's the person.